of So guys, welcome back to the Slippery Lip podcast. Before we begin, just massive shout out to anyone who looked at our video last week. We interviewed Ian Adams about his new movie, The Lads Movie. Thanks for likes, comments and shares and stuff like that. We got a good number of views. So
this week we're going to talk about something a little different. During the week, my phone blew up there. Kylie Jenner supposedly pregnant.
Yeah.
Do you know? I don't know how many people are actually interested into Kylie Jenner and all, but it's literally making world news.
Yeah.
Now, ahead of Trump, ahead of everything, it's Kylie Jenner's pregnant. I couldn't care less, but I think this has shown this day and age how much the internet and how much these socialites are taking over nearly.
As humans, in my opinion, like, we're not able to take in the amount of data on social media, on the internet, things like that. We're not designed to be able to see Kim Kardashian on the telly every Tuesday or whatever, keeping up with the Kardashians, and she's just like, women are absolutely infatuated with this.
Yeah,
this
whole
whole
family.
Whole
lot of them.
Yeah,
they're making absolute millions upon millions with like their designer clothes they have out now, their perfumes and everything. But like at the end of the day, who are they?
They're just, Kim Kardashian is famous because she had a sex tape with Ray J,
sex tape.
and now she's with Kanye West.
Yeah.
But to have this show, I think it's on its 15th season or something like that. Women love it. They've nothing good to say. Like, I don't mind if people have good things to say and share to the world and stuff like that, and are a good role model to kids and stuff.
This is it. Like, this is it.
Tell me how Kim Kardashian or Kylie Jenner are good role models for kids. They've both just remodeled themselves as women.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Kim Kardashian is taking fat off areas of her body, shoving it into her arse.
Yeah.
Now, she has these waist trainers and stuff. You know, women are going around trying to be carbon copies now with Kim Kardashian because this is the look to have.
Like, I'd like to jump in with this. Just this statement, I'd probably get slated over this. I think women, especially women a little bit older now, you know, so women above 24, 25, looking at these now, women have been through so much everything, over votes, over, you know, equal pay and everything. So many strong female role models been out there. And now for this family to be the leading role models for women in the world.
They're the most watched family in the world.
You know, not even in America. Like, it's global.
Worldwide,
like, it's global. What these children in every town, in every country in the world, are buying their lipstick because Kylie has some lipstick out, and eyebrow, whatever. Like all the women, I'd say, are disgusted looking at this, looking at what the modern teenagers are getting involved in. Like.
And we're just, as humans, we came from monkeys and stuff, we imitate everything around us. We imitate everything like that we want to be to stay relevant and stuff like that. And if it's to stay relevant, people will copy these people that are leading. People say, oh, they're making millions or whatever. They're on the forefront, they're on every limelight and this and the other. They're all over social media and stuff. I don't know, that's just one part of social media, but another part of social media is that, like, we're constantly being updated with new news. Everything is new. You refresh your phone every 2 minutes, there's going to be a new headline. There's going to be a new news story. Everything's going to be trending. Half an hour, there's a new trending topic. I don't know. I think it's just mad. I think we nearly know too much now because of the internet, because of social media. Yeah. We nearly know too much about, like, some guy got shot in America or this, that, and the other. Like, we shouldn't. I know. I should know that. 20 years ago, you wouldn't have known that.
Like, if you think of it, even if you go back a few years, I can speak for a lot of people now around my age, would, like, the biggest source of information you would have had would have been like the 6-1 news or the newspaper. Yeah. So you would have got local enough news in your country, and then if it was global news, like in a disaster or, you know, a president coming in, you wouldn't have got some local lad down the road in America, something happened to him, or someone in Russia or somewhere. It's just everything. It's like disasters are happening everywhere now. But I don't know if it's always been happening or that we have more information about it happening now.
A lot of stuff, people say, oh, back in the old day you wouldn't have had this happen and all these things happen. No, these things did happen. Disasters did happen. It's just that the internet wasn't there and there was nothing there to document it as much as today.
Yeah, that's
everything is documented now. You look at your phone now, your phone now does exactly, it can do exactly what you want it to do. Your phone it's a camera device, it's a recording device, anything. It can connect you straight instantly to the internet. You can find whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think it's just dangerous. if it's used in the wrong way, like social media, it's just absolutely crazy. There's people getting bullied every day of the year, harassed, especially women. Do you know what I mean? For not appearing a certain size, for not looking a certain way, or like black people and stuff like that. Like,
the whole Instagram look and the whole
whole like booty girl kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
So like I think everyone's constantly tried to outdo everyone else. Like from me and you, from him down the road to her down the road, from two celebrities, everyone's nearly outdoing everyone. You put up a picture of your dinner, someone else is trying to put up a picture of food, and you put up your, geez, I had a nice run this morning, I'll put that up on Instagram. Look, and we can all be blamed for doing this, like, but say you put up your picture of yourself running, you did 10k, fair play to you, but you didn't put up the time you went out. Did about a kilometre, pulled up, not able today, go back. You're only putting up the good, positive news about yourself. No one knows the real you. You're
only putting up... social media is a highlight reel of your life.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? William Shakespeare has a quote, we're all but actors and the world is our stage. We're all but actors and social media is the stage now.
Yeah.
We're all competing with one another. Who's doing this, who's doing that. And we're all just imitating one another, and we're trying to live this perfect lie, and we're never, as you say, Barry, we're not putting up the bad days in our life, the times that we might be fighting with our friends or our parents or whatever. But even if you're going out for meals, you'll Snapchat the meal, you put it everywhere, you put it on Instagram and stuff. But that's great. Like, and then 2 seconds later, you might have 4 people, you might be out to dinner with 4 people, and every one of them be on their phone.
Yeah,
there's no communication. Communications is lost now.
And you know what kind of gets me? Just a little thing, like me and Ryan were out during the week there, so we have a few drinks, we were up having a dance, you know, we're trying to make having a good night, like. But you look at mid-20 people to people that are 18, just turned 18, everyone, I think anyone that's born after 2000 is nearly in a different world than everyone else. It's all social media. It's like, the minute you see them, every one of them's on their phones, but stop, take a picture of us all. Let's upload this picture all over social media about how great of a night we're having, even though we're all just on our phones looking at other people's social media.
Yeah.
Like, I seen a picture on the internet during the week there. It was some concert in America or something like that, and there was all these in front of the front stage, front line, and they were all crammed up, everyone with their phones out. Bar a father was, I'd say he was about 40, 45 maybe. He was the only person in the line that hadn't got a phone out, because he was at that age. You'd rather live the moment than look back. You know, to have this looking through a phone. Everyone's looking through a phone now.
Yeah.
Than having a real life.
Yeah, everyone's just living in this. They're trying to have this, portray this ideal life, or just kind of fake image and stuff like that. But it's not real. You know, when you post stuff on Facebook, you see people, and I'm gonna be honest now. I remember posting something on Instagram one time, and I don't have a big following on Instagram one bit, or on Facebook or anything like that. Don't really want to either. But I remember I posted something a couple of years back, and I forget what it was. But because it didn't, I think I gave it an hour, and because it didn't get enough likes, I took it down. Because there was no traffic. Because people, I subconsciously, I'm that insecure, and loads of other people will be as well. I'm not the only one that does that. People do that all the time. That, it's not getting, people might not like it, I have to take it down.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That you're not, just, social media in the wrong way can induce anxiety. Withdrawals. Did you ever have a person then to say, I try to give up social media, I try to take out my account or whatever, and they go so far, they go a week or they go 2 weeks or whatever, and then they start they actually get withdrawals. It's like an addict.
I think it's crazy.
Do you ever not have your phone for about an hour or two, and you get the phantom vibrations in your leg?
Yeah, I actually do that.
That means you're addicted to because your body expects every couple of hours or whatever that the vibration in your leg will occur.
Yeah.
If it's not there, you'll get a phantom one. Like, that means you're addicted.
One thing me and Ryan were talking about there earlier on today was, say, the likes of children now. So children, from what age is it appropriate to start giving your child, girl or boy, doesn't matter, a phone? Like, I've seen children, I've talked to people that have their children's to have phones at the ages from 7 up. Mm-hmm. Do you know, where every phone has the internet now? Every phone can get any information you want. So, like, your children is out there and they know stuff. They know stuff children shouldn't know. They're losing their childhood because they're all stuck on phones, on tablets, there's no one out playing anymore. It's not the same as when we were younger. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel terrible for the kids now. They don't even know that they're not having a good childhood. Because
they're so wrapped up in in this virtual world.
They're so wrapped up. Like, you see children and they actually care about all this stuff on the phone. You're a child. This is meant to be the easiest time of your life. Before you're out there working, before you're out there paying bills, before you're doing anything. This is meant to be the easiest time of your life, but you're stressed out over a phone.
And they're made to grow up rapidly. To grow up, they see way too much stuff. A 9-year-old, 10-year-old, they're able to access porn, hardcore porn, anything that they want, and it'll change them mentally. As soon as they see images like that, like, it'll change them mentally.
Yeah, they grow up too quick because they're being released to this content too early. I don't care what people say. You can put whatever you want on a phone. There's always going to be that one child or one. They're going to get around it, or they're going to have another friend that doesn't have that on their phone and show everyone. Look, I remember being a child and 6 or 7 people from my road, I got South Park the movie. It was over 18s.
Yeah.
We were all young. We were all, I don't know, say 12. We were delighted to have this. We all went over to a friend's house. Nearly everyone on the road came into this house and we all watched it. It was great. That was one little thing for us.
And that was a film.
That was a film, like, and it was a cartoon at that, like. Yeah. But this is every day now. They can go on their phone and get anything they want.
Yeah. You know, like, I was looking up just some statistics and stuff on social media. 18 to 24-year-olds are the most active demographic on social media today. The 3 worst things that happen in college that students go through: 1 is anxiety, 2 is depression, and 3 is stress. And studies in Ireland have all linked these 3 areas back to social media. Not just cause of social media, obviously, but it's all linked back to social media. Do you know what I mean? Like, 90% of 18 to 29-year-olds are on social media. 90% of the population, like, between 18 to 29-year-olds are on social media, and they spend an average of 2 hours a day on, like, just scrolling. Scrolling up and down.
Scrolling or uploading or whatever you're doing.
2 hours every day. Like, we don't even eat for 2 hours a day.
No.
Think about it.
No.
You're probably about for an hour a day max. Your breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah.
Maybe an hour and a half. You don't even eat for 2 hours a day, but yet you're scrolling. Do you know what I mean?
2 hours a day.
This meaningless stuff like this, and it's not. Look, I'm not hating on social media. I'm not coming on here and just slating social media. We have a lot of social media accounts for this podcast.
Yeah, like, we're doing this podcast through social media.
Exactly.
But there's different areas. We're talking about the social media factor where with kids and everyone's trying to outdo each other and this fake social media. You can go on to say this podcast, listen to this podcast. Us two are just talking whatever we're thinking. We're not trying to outdo anyone. We're just giving our opinion on anything that we come across every week. But then at the end of the day, there's kids out there and there's teenagers out there that are getting panic attacks over social media, that are committing suicide over bullying on social media. Now, I don't know, I can't speak for myself, I've never really been bullied. In my head, it's like, why don't you just shut the computer? Now, I know it's not like that because it's literally everywhere with us. The phone is everywhere with us now. Yeah. So it's not so easy as just shutting the computer. It's these words are getting into the minds of children and corrupting them nearly.
Like these trolls, all these keyboard warriors and stuff like that. And it might look just something small. It might be something, what are you saying, fatso? Or it could be anything at all. I'm just using that as an example. Or you're ugly or this or whatever, or laughing at someone. But like deep down, that could actually cripple someone. Do you know what I mean? It could keep rolling in their head. Why are they saying that? Why? They don't even know me. Why would they be saying that about me? Like, factor that 70% of us, if we haven't been bullied online, that we've actually seen it online. We've seen it happen to someone else. That you've seen a comment towards someone else that's bad, or whatever way you want to put it, as light as it may be, but it's social harassment. It can cause a stressor to especially young children exposed to the bad elements of social media. Just on a side note there, one of the things I have with social media qualms about it is that, in my opinion, that social media is a highlight reel, that you put up whatever you want to see, whatever you want people to see in your life. You don't put up any of the bad stuff, the day-to-day stuff, your personal highlight reel, your wins. And we struggle with insecurity because we compare ourselves always with somebody else's highlight reel. When you're making an account on social media, you're putting yourself up as a brand. You are your own brand, you are your own company, and you are always competing with these other people, whether they're your friends or this, that, and the other. You're still always competing. You're trying to get the most traffic to your page, you're trying to get the most likes on a comment, followers, share, whatever it may be, and it's all to get this small rush of a feel-good factor, that when you post something, you get that sense, it's a dopamine that goes to your brain, And that's a real thing that people go through, do you know? I don't know about you, but you see all these Instagram, what are they called? The influencers. Do you know what I mean? You have all these girls with the beautiful looking girls, this and the other, but big asses and the yoga pants, and they're all selling these like Gymshark or whatever it may be,
Right.
all these teas and stuff. These girls, I think one of the girls' names, she's the biggest in the world, Summer Rae. I think she just got 14 or 15 million followers there the other day. She just turned 21. Like, she's more followers than Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor's the biggest sports person in the world. Like,
Yeah.
and all she does is take ass selfies. That is all she does, and she's sponsored by this and the other, and she's making an absolute fortune. I don't know about you. I can't say it's wrong. It's not wrong, but it's just a funny way how the world's working now, that the more following, the more influence than you have on a social media, you can actually start to earn money from it. That's a social currency now.
Like, and I'm kind of nearly. There's two ways to look at it. Say what was her name? Summer Rae.
Summer Rae.
So
Yeah.
say there is two ways to look at it with Summer Rae. In one way, like, you can go onto her Instagram and it's, you know, it can drive you on to try to be like that. But the other way, like, normal women aren't like that.
No,
Do you know?
they're not.
So let's say 90% aren't like that. So the 10% can go onto that and, you know, Jesus, like, I want to get like that. I want to, as a little goal for yourself. But the other 90% of women haven't got a chance to be like, and that's not saying that I'm bad. I think it's wrong nearly that people are thinking they should be like that.
Yeah.
That's not normal for a woman.
Not all girls have these like arses that these girls on Instagram have. No one has an arse like Kylie Jenner. No one has, because that's Kylie Jenner's arse. Whether it's fake, plastic, whatever
Yeah.
you might say. Everyone's different. You know, everyone should express themselves in their own unique way, in my opinion. Stop following a trend, especially these celebrities that are famous for whatever reason and they're making this amount of revenue and financial gain for putting up. I think Kylie Jenner I think she gets 500 grand for posting for a brand or stuff. Every post
She does. And that's what she gets for sponsorship.
Do you know what I mean? That's without her Kylie lip kits, and that's our stock every time she posts it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're looking. I don't know. We are the product of our own brand. When we put stuff up on, if we were putting up an image of or whatever, we're selling a product. And unfortunately, if our product don't get the likes or the comments or the shares that we think it should, we actually take it down and we take our product off the fucking shelf. That's one way of looking at it. Barry, in your opinion, I'm just going to ask you a question here now, and you have to be completely honest with me, right?
Yeah.
Could you live without your phone? No, not your phone, sorry. Could you live without social media? Could you delete all your accounts now and go the next year, 2 year, or the rest of your life without social media?
Like,
be honest now, yes or no answer.
yes or no, not even.
No, a yes or no answer. Dragging the arse out it is.
It's really hard. Like, I think I
yes
could.
or no?
I think I could.
No. A yes or no answer. Could you go without social media?
This is like a really fun. Like, I think I could.
Barry,
100%.
no, I
think
don't
could.
want. I think. Could you go? Do you think you could go without social media? If I got hold of all your stuff today and deleted it, and I stopped you from being whatever way, I stopped you from going on social media again. Do you think you'd be able to go without it, or do you think you'd have problems?
I would have problems, like,
Yeah.
because everyone connects with everyone through social media. It's gone to that stage, like no one even texts anymore.
No.
Like, we arrange everything through WhatsApp, through Snapchat. Like, most of my friends do. So
I know myself, I wouldn't be able to.
I would find it really, really hard.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be able to because of this thing called FOMO, FOMO, fear of missing out. That you're going to miss out on something important. You're going to miss out, like getting back to what we said earlier, all this data that we're used to now. If you wanted to find something out, the quickest thing, if I wanted to find a sports thing, I'd go onto Twitter straight away.
It's Twitter, yeah.
And it's always hashtags this and the other.
Yeah,
you have no more of that, but if I was to take a phone off, I don't think you could do it. I don't think I could do it. If you ask anyone our age now, I don't think.
No, I probably couldn't now. Like, Twitter's massive. I'm always on Twitter. And I was new enough on Twitter, and I'm only on Instagram as well recently enough. It was always kind of Facebook. Then I got onto the Snapchat, and, you know, I'm not really a massive fan of Snapchat or Facebook, but Twitter, I do actually like Twitter.
Would you class yourself then as being addicted to social
Oh
media?
yeah, I would, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think we are all addicted to it because they're all telltale signs of being addicted to something. That
Like, I wouldn't be struggling with it so much there to even say yes or no if I wasn't addicted to it. I know I'm like one of them. I would probably spend about 2 hours scrolling a day, looking through Twitter, looking at different news feeds, different sports things I like, and I'm only kind of new on this Instagram scene, so I kind of do have a little look through that, but most of my time will be on Twitter. So another thing, I was talking to a friend the other night there, and he's no longer with us in the country, but he's on Tinder, and he was saying this Tinder thing where everyone has this picture, the best picture they can possibly get of themselves, and it's probably filtered to the max, like, so So it's all now. I've never been on Tinder. Actually, there was one time where one of the lads I work with had Tinder open in the canteen and work. And like, I don't know if it's just like, I think it's like single people when they see someone on Tinder, like, give me a look at that. Give me let me know what it's all about. Like, so I was like, what is this? Like, give me a look. So I got his phone. I was, so I was swiping and looking. Oh no, not that way, man. I was like, right. So what's the story with it? So he was trying to explain to me, the whole concept of you meeting people up and all like that. But anyway, I was talking to a friend the other night, and he met up this girl, went for a coffee, went for a bit of a date. So he seen her picture, liked the picture, and she liked his picture, whatever way it works, just swiped right or whatever it is. So they met up. Yeah, so the picture the picture was great compared to what it was. So I'm just saying, with the likes of the filters you can have now, you can...
The appearance that you're giving off.
You're giving off this appearance, like you're giving off this like, oh, I'm sexy and I'm all this, and like when I meet you up, it's like, who the fuck is this?
You've been catfished.
Yeah, you've been catfished. So like, my friend, like, we don't say any names, but I think that was the last date they've had, and not true that she wasn't a nice girl or anything like that. True the fact that he felt nearly that he was lied to from the get go.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. So like, say you walk up to this girl and you kind of going, is that her? It was that much different from the picture. He didn't even know if it was her or not.
So the picture that she put up on her social media, the picture that she put up on her Tinder, made her look 10 times better than she actually was in real life. Yeah. But that goes with everything. We're all portraying ourselves to be better than we actually are. We're all portraying this highlight reel. We're trying to better everyone else that when we compare ourselves to. But that's a funny story. Like, and it just goes with everything of social media. There's a couple of things here. Like, I have a list here that I wrote down, 11 things that we fake on social media, and just quickly going to run through some of these. We've already talked about this, but the appearance, we all alter our appearance when we're putting on Facebook. We only put up our best images of us, whether we get the best lighting, the best angle, whatever it is, we're always going to...
Like, can I just jump in there a little bit? Like, so say people put up that, the best picture of yourselves, but like, we've all been around women especially, so... the next morning or the next day in work, you're like, oh my god, did she put up that fucking picture of me? I'm going to go mad. So then they're ringing and they're, take that down right now, what are you thinking? Like, because maybe there's one person that looks good in it, but the rest of them look like shit and they're all hammered and, makeup all over the place. But that's another side of it, where I look good, I don't give a shit what anyone else looks like as long as I look good, sort of thing.
Another one then jumping on is relationships. I don't know about you, if I'm putting up pictures, me and my girlfriend, I'm not putting up pictures that where we're having a fight or we're in the middle of
it's obviously the best thing, the best times you're having and stuff.
You're not going to put out where we're punching the heads off one another, not that we do, but then again, not every day is your hashtag man crush Monday or
all this
woman crush Wednesday and stuff like that, so relationships can be fake as well, but so can the stuff that you put on social media portraying your relationship image. Partying, I don't know how many times I've seen on social media just people going out all the time, and I'm thinking to myself, Jesus, they have a great life, why can't I be going out all the time? And they're all with their friends, and can I not be with my friends every night of the week and stuff like that?
But like, you're seeing these lads, I'm not speaking about anyone in particular, but I'm sure a lot of people mid-20s, early 30s and all, like, say they're out every weekend or they're out every night and they're having this great life. There's obviously something slipping there. Like, you can't have everything.
No.
You can't have great life at home, great life in work, great life out there. There has to be something that's slipping. Like, you can't be... I don't know how these people afford to be out every night during the week and then still be able to run everything else in their life.
Yeah, or not even every night during the week, every weekend.
Every weekend. Like, look, we all have bills and we all have stuff to pay for. Like, so are people sacrificing one side of it to look good for the social media side of it?
That's it. Like, with the party and stuff that you see on Instagram all the time, you're only ever seeing the start of the night. You're only ever seeing the girl standing up before they go out at the door, right before they get the taxi, in her lovely dress. She's got her hair done, she's got all her makeup done, she's with her friends. You'll never see halfway through the night or at the end of the night where the hair's all over the place, she's after being in a fight, the makeup's all this, that and the other.
Like, the last time you'll see something is probably when they're all at the bar. But like, we did a podcast about this. Like, you'll see them when they're all at the bar about to get a drink in, or maybe in the toilet in front of the mirror, maybe when they first get in there. But you're never going to see that picture of them all eating like a cheeseburger at the end of the night, or they're all trying to get into a taxi shouting with their best friends, fighting and all this. You don't see that side of it. You see the glamour side of it where you're first going out, where you're all done up and everything's good.
Like, I don't know about you, but you're not going to see someone crying into a toilet talking about someone that they broke up with 3 years ago. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, like you don't see any of this. So it's all, like, as we're saying, like, it is only the good side of it. People are putting up all the best bits of their life, and it's other people that are looking in on it saying, you know, why isn't mine life like that? And that's where the pressure's coming from especially younger people that can't, like, as I said, people after the 2000s, I don't think a lot of them have the cop on to be like, geez, that's not the be all and end all.
Yeah.
You know, it is their life. Like, social media is like nearly what this generation is known for.
Yeah, like they're not able to comprehend, like, is this all fake? Is this real? Is this the ideal life where you go out and do these things, or you're taking pictures of your food, you're going on all these holidays, you're only taking, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're going on all these holidays, lovely people take holiday pictures and this, that and the other, have 50 pictures after they come home from the holidays, oh, the hashtag or throwback or whatever, stuff like that. Yeah, but you're not putting up the pictures of where you're working the overnights to get the money.
That's what I was just going to say.
You're not putting up the pictures of the grafting or the hard working to come up with the money to go on this luxurious holiday that you're going to take loads of pictures on.
Exactly. Like, I can speak for myself. I'm going on holiday later next month. Like, I'll take pictures when I'm on holiday, like everyone does, and, you know, I'll have memories, but I'm not showing the days I'm working during the week, times I'm staying late, the extra days I'm working, any of that. Like, no one sees that side of it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure with 99% of people out there that are putting up all these pictures, you're not showing all the hard work it's getting to get to that end. Now, I'm not saying, like, obviously treat yourselves, go out and get your holiday. If you work hard for it, go and do it. Like, other people shouldn't be thinking that it's just all good. There has to be hard work to be getting nice things.
Yeah. You have to just put in work to reap the benefits.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Another big thing just with social media, just everyone on this whole fitness craze, the hype for the past 2-3 years now, the fitness, but people posting, oh, I've done this, I ran this, like, I'm really happy with myself, this, that and the other, I'm eating healthy, they'll put up pictures of their lovely healthy salad or whatever they're getting for their dinner, or this real good protein shake or this healthy drink or whatever, but then 2 days later they're back on the same old thing, like, you know, or they're just portraying that they're living this healthy lifestyle when they're really not.
Even like I hold my hands up, I've sent Snapchats of eating and running and stuff like that, and grand, but I mustn't be the only one. Like, everyone has, say, a cheat day or whatever, like, so you have your healthy salad there of a Friday evening, grand, you know, happy days, maybe like a few eggs there for breakfast, something, you know, trying to keep healthy enough. Then Saturday night when you have a big dirty takeaway, a bag of chips, you know, pizza.
You're not putting up that part.
You know, you're putting up the good, oh, look how healthy I am, you know, geez, I'm great, and oh, not to picture me there in a shorts, fucking pizza half all over my t-shirt there of a Saturday night trying to watch a bit of telly. You know, that you don't see that side of life.
Yeah.
You see the good side of life.
Yeah, you're only seeing the highlight, what you want people to portray you.
Yeah.
You know.
So what we're kind of really saying is, you know, be your own person. Don't let anyone else influence you as much as what it is now. People that you don't even know have too big of an influence on your life. The biggest people that should have an influence in your life is your family and your friends. And that's really it. There shouldn't be a Kylie Jenner in America. There shouldn't be even this Sonny, what was her name?
Oh, Summer Rae.
Summer Rae in, you know, now I know she came out and she said she was depressed and the only thing that got her through the day was the likes and all, which is fair play to her because she's showing what the real side of that is.
Yeah.
And if this woman that's like getting money for putting up an arse picture and she's living in Australia, she's running around having the life of Riley, if she's depressed over it, so what chance has anyone else got?
Exactly.
So what I'm saying is, look at the real people in your life, the real people that will do something for you, then I think you'll be happy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to affect you, all this social media shite and all that. I think you should surround yourself with the people that are closest to you.
We're not saying it's bad, or we're not saying it's good, it's indifferent. Like, social media is social media. It's never going to go away. It's always going to exist,
like,
you know.
Look, we're not saying stop using social. Like, we're not going to stop using social media.
I like social media.
I like social media as well, but I like the good side of it. I don't like the bullying side and all like that. I think people should be able to just, you know, close the phone.
Yeah.
Close the laptop. If it gets too much, step away from it.
Yeah. And
have that distance where, like, right, there's some lad in Chicago giving me shit on Twitter or on Facebook. So what? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
You know, good luck. Block him. Do whatever. Move on with your life. What influence is he ever going to have on your life? That's what I'm saying. That's my 2 cents. Where, as we said, like, we're only two lads putting our own opinion across. If we're anyway helpful with anything, you know, happy days. If not, we talk about shite and whatever.
Let us know. We're going to put this up on Facebook, ironically.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for this week, guys. This has been the Slip of the Lip podcast. Thanks for listening. Good luck.
Good luck.